Today we're going to talk a little bit about news and stuff. We're going to talk about how the government is forcing us to feed our kids at school something they don't want and that they throw in the garbage. So let's get rid of the government out of here and really let's go back to the story that I'm talking about. It's schools. This is from onenewsnow.com. Sorry, Michelle, but your lunch plan is expensive and wasteful. This is written by Bob Kellogg. It appears a revolt is building across the U.S. against the federal school lunch program promoted by the First Lady. More and more schools are deciding to leave Michelle Obama's inspired National School Lunch Program, the NSLP, which has caused anger and frustration over food that many children refuse to eat. Kay Olson of Education Action Group reports the Waterford School District in Wisconsin and the Monticello District in Illinois have concluded that they actually make more money by giving up federal funds. They decided to take that power back and basically tell the federal government that your school lunch menu is too expensive, your regulations are too restrictive, and we're going to do what is in the best interest of our schools, districts, and taxpayer, Olson summarizes. The hope at Monticello High School, for example, is that the move to an a la carte arrangement in the cafeteria this fall will reduce the district food service budget defect, which has an average of $100,000 over the last 10 years. According to the News Gazette in East Central Illinois, pulling out of the National School Lunch Program at the high school means $42,000 less in federal reimbursement, but a projected net savings of $60,000 because the school will no longer need to meet expanding federal nutrition guidelines. Olson says that under the NSLP, many schools are witnessing a lot of waste as students dump tons of the expensive fruit and vegetables into garbage cans. Now, they are not saying, let's just give up garbage for lunch. That's because that is what they want, he explains. But their point was, why accept these regulations and mandates from Washington, D.C. about what the bureaucrats think kids should be eating only to watch that food necessarily end up in the garbage cans? According to Government Accountability Office report, 321 school food authorities administrating school district lunch programs in 42 states left the National School Lunch Program for the 2012 through the 2013 school year. Now we're going to go in about some comments that were reported underneath this, and this comes from Lunch Lady about a day ago. This is just another wasteful government program. I see tons of food thrown away every day in school cafeterias. The government forces kids to take food they don't want or like. We can't force kids to eat the vegetables, but we are forced to give them veggies and other foods they don't want or like. Should I be required to make certain foods available? Yes, Should I be forced to make kids take their food they don't want? No. The government Common Core tells us how to educate our kids. Failure. The government school lunch programs tell us how to feed our kids. Failure. The courts tell us how to discipline our kids. Failure. What next will be the government starting to have our kids for us? And here's a little article from CD. I substitute in elementary schools. I have eaten the school lunch and was disgusting. The food is not edible, tastes terrible, doesn't fill you up, and actually makes you feel yucky. Applesauce that is watery and made with aspartame, a chemical that eats away your brain. Sugar is natural and digestible as long as it's in moderation. It is not an evil substance that it's made out to be. Pardon me. And safer than those chemicals. Whole wheat tortilla shells that are the consistency of thin cardboard crumble when you pick them up, dry and tasteless. I could go on, but I witnessed kids throwing away unopened pints of milk, whole pieces of fruit, entire lunches. The kids must put on their tray at least 5 items, no matter if they don't eat it, and they can't take it home with them, so it ends up in the trash. What a huge waste, and how irresponsible of everyone. Pardon me again. I got a dry throat, maybe a little coffee will do it. Surely we can do better. This program is a complete failure. And here's one by Gnek, G-N-I-K. Far reach from the big bro demo. You people don't know how to think, don't know how to choose, don't know how to eat, don't know what is good for you. We, the demo, will take care of you. You people are dumb. We are the smart ones. No, Obama. You are the dumb one. Pardon my cough. As you see, this little news and stuff that the government forces us to do, even at the point of a gun, because remember, they put up all them bullets, trillions and trillions of rounds of ammo. Why? Is that to force us to do their will? There's no other reason. They want to take our freedom away from us. Well, brethren, with that, we're going to close for today. You all have a great and wonderful day. Maybe sometimes we should shoot back. With that, bye for now.